Hi, I'm Dr. Ivan Meisner, founder of BNI, and today I want to talk about diversity and networking. You know, when it comes to business networking, you never know who people know. One of the important keys to being successful at building a powerful personal network is diversity. In running a large business networking organization for the last 2 decades, I often speak to people who tell me they want to network exclusively with other business professionals who have similar clients. Although it's a good idea to include these people in your personal network, networking with them exclusively, I believe, would be a tremendous mistake. Networks are, by nature, clumpy. Clumpy, that's the technical term. People tend to hang out with people like themselves. It's human nature to congregate with people that are very much like us. People tend to cluster together based on education, age, ethnicity, professional status, etc. The problem with this is that when we surround ourselves with people who have similar contacts, it may be difficult to make connections with new people or companies with whom we desire to do business. A diverse personal network enables you to increase the possibility of including connections or linchpins in your network. Linchpins are people who in some way cross over between 2 or more clusters or groups of individuals. This allows them to link groups of people together easily. The best way to increase the number of possible connections in your network is to develop a diverse network of people, not a homogeneous one. Having developed thousands of networking groups in more than 70 countries around the world, I can categorically state that the strongest networking groups I've seen are generally ones that are diverse in many, many ways. I believe that one of the problems in understanding this concept is a somewhat built-in bias that many people have about networking with individuals that are outside their normal frame of reference. Let me give you a great example. A friend of mine in Boston, Patty, once told me an amazing story. Patty runs dozens of BNI groups in the Boston area. She arrived a little early to a meeting of one of those groups that she was visiting, and they met in a private room at Fenway Park. She noticed an older gentleman setting up coffee mugs in preparation for the meeting. Now, Patty's a master networker, and so she struck up a conversation with the man while waiting for members to arrive. In talking to him, she was really taken by the amazing tenor of his voice. She mentioned to him that he had an incredible voice and asked what he did before he did this. And the gentleman informed her that he used to be a commentator for a broadcast news station. He went on to tell her that in his later years, he wanted to work in a less hectic job as well as live closer to his daughter. He decided to take on the job of managing the owner's suite at Fenway Park in Boston because it gave him an opportunity to be close to his family while having a less hectic career later in life. Patty asked him about some of the people that he met during his time in broadcasting, and he shared many great stories with her, including an interview that he had done with John Fitzgerald Kennedy. He also talked about meeting Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela during his career. It was an interesting conversation that she genuinely enjoyed. Later, when the meeting was in full swing, one of the members, named Don, publicly mentioned that he would really like to do a radio talk show someday and was looking for some contacts that could help him pursue this dream. Patty asked Don, "Do you see that guy over there in the corner?" pointing to the broadcaster. "Have you ever seen him before?" "Yeah," said Don. "He's the guy who sets up the coffee for our meeting." Patty said to Don, "Did you know that he used to be a broadcaster with a major station?" Don said, "I had no idea." Patty suggested that Don introduce himself and learn a little about the man he's seen every week for the last several years, because he may very well be able to make a connection for him in the broadcasting industry. The irony in this story is that he had seen the man on many, many occasions, but he had not struck up a conversation with him because he felt that they had little, if anything, in common. The truth is, when it comes to networking, not having a lot in common with someone may mean that they can be a connector for you to a whole world of people that you might not otherwise be able to meet. If you wish to build a powerful personal network, branch out. Build a diverse network of professional contacts that include people that don't look like you, sound like you, speak like you, or have your background, education, or history. The only thing they should have in common with you and other people in your network is that they should be really good at what they do. Create a personal network like that, and you'll have a network that can help you succeed at anything. This is Ivan Misner with IvanMisner.com. Thanks for watching.